What if the secret to a longer, healthier, more joyful life wasn't hidden in some expensive supplement, a complicated medical routine, or a rare genetic gift? What if it began with the very first hour of your day? The quiet moment your eyes open. The way you rise from bed. The stillness before the world rushes in. Many people don't realize this, but how you begin your morning can shape the way you live your entire life, especially after 60. Imagine for a moment that this very morning is not just another start, but a chance, an invitation to treat your body with tenderness, your mind with peace, and your heart with hope. Imagine that your morning routine could determine how well you age, how strong you stay, and how deeply you enjoy the time you have left. This isn't wishful thinking, it's science, and it's soul. All across the world, in long-living communities, from the peaceful hills of Okinawa to the sun-drenched villages of Sardinia, there is a quiet pattern that emerges. The people who live well into their 80s, 90s, and even 100 don't just live longer by chance. They live intentionally, starting with their mornings. They don't rush. They don't panic. And they don't wake up already behind schedule. Instead, they begin slowly, gently, gratefully. And they follow a rhythm, a set of habits that honor their bodies, soothe their minds, and nourish their spirits. These are not complicated rituals. In fact, they are beautifully simple. Sitting up slowly and stretching instead of jumping out of bed. Drinking warm water before anything else. Stepping outside to feel the morning light on their skin. Moving their bodies gently, feeding them kindly, and checking in with themselves before the world demands anything from them. And that's exactly what this article is about. Over the next 10 chapters, you'll explore the 10 most powerful morning habits that promote health, balance, emotional well-being, and longevity after the age of 60. You'll discover how each small act, from taking a moment to breathe deeply to calling a loved one, can rewire your stress, strengthen your immunity, and reconnect you to a sense of purpose. These habits are backed by research, but more importantly, they're rooted in real life, lived and loved by older adults who've chosen to age with grace, strength, and clarity. But let me be clear, this is not about being perfect. It's about being present. This is not about fixing what's wrong with you. It's about honoring what's still so right, your ability to change, your desire to grow, and your incredible power to begin again each morning. Maybe you've spent decades putting others first. Maybe your body feels different now, slower, stiffer, more vulnerable. Maybe the mirror shows someone older, but inside you still feel curious, hopeful, quietly determined. Good, because this isn't the end. It's a new beginning. And it starts tomorrow morning. So as you read this guide, I invite you to imagine that each chapter is a gentle hand on your shoulder, a friend who rises early with you, walks beside you in the hush of dawn, and reminds you that you are still deeply, beautifully alive. You don't need to do all 10 habits at once. Even one practice with love and consistency can change the course of your day and the quality of your years. Let's begin where life always begins, again, with the morning. Chapter 1. Waking up right, slow starts for stronger days. For most of our lives, mornings have been rushed. The alarm rings, the day begins, and we jump out of bed because we must, because work is waiting, family needs us, or responsibility calls. But after 60, mornings offer something different. A moment of peace, a fresh beginning, a chance to wake up on your own terms. And the first few minutes after you open your eyes matter more than you may think. Why slow matters after 60. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to movement, to blood pressure shifts, and even to light. Jumping out of bed too quickly can lead to dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, increased risk of falls. Instead of leaping out of bed, give your body time to adjust. Let your circulation catch up. Let your balance return. The gentle wake-up routine. Here's what a slow, supportive morning start can look like. 1. Pause. When your eyes open, take a few deep breaths. Let your awareness settle into your body. There's no need to rush. The day is waiting patiently. You woke up. That's already a gift. 2. Gentle stretching in bed. before even sitting up. Try pointing and flexing your toes, rolling your wrists, slowly turning your head side to side, bringing one knee gently toward your chest, rolling your shoulders. These tiny movements wake up your joints, improve blood flow, and reduce stiffness. 3. Sit up slowly. After a few minutes of movement, sit up slowly. Let your feet rest on the floor. Pause again. Notice how you feel before standing. Real-life story. Mr. Lin, age 78. For years, Mr. Lin used to spring out of bed the moment he woke up. Until one morning, he stood too quickly, lost his balance, and fell, bruising his hip. That day, his doctor taught him a simple rule. Wake your body like you would wake a sleeping child, gently, slowly, with kindness. Now, every morning, Mr. Lin stretches in bed, breathes deeply, and sits up with care. I haven't felt dizzy in months, he says. I give my body the time it needs to feel ready. It's a better way to begin. Why it works. Starting slowly. Prepares your muscles and joints. Reduces risk of falling. Improves mental clarity and mood. Sets a calm tone for the day ahead. Make it a habit. Start tomorrow. Set your alarm 10 minutes earlier. Use that time to wake gently, stretch lightly, and sit up mindfully. Remind yourself, my health is more important than my to-do list. It's not laziness, it's wisdom. The world may rush, but you don't have to. Each gentle movement is an act of self-respect. Each morning you rise with care, you protect your balance, your mind, your heart. Give yourself this gift every morning. Your body will thank you for it, not just today, but for many mornings to come. Chapter 2. Hydration for Healing, the Morning Glass. Before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, water. It sounds simple, but for older adults, drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning is one of the most powerful habits you can form. Why? Because after 6-8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated, your blood is thicker, and your organs are quietly asking for help. And yet, many people wait hours before taking their first sip of water. The morning dehydration problem. As you age, your sense of thirst dulls. Your kidneys work harder. Your body loses water more easily. This combination makes older adults more vulnerable to dehydration, even without realizing it. Signs of morning dehydration can include dizziness or lightheadedness, brain fog, fatigue, dry mouth, increased blood pressure or heart rate, and over time, chronic dehydration can stress your kidneys, affect memory, increase the risk of falls, and make muscles weaker. The healing habit, 1 glass of warm water. One simple step each morning can begin to reverse this. Drink a glass of warm water immediately after waking. Warm or room temperature water is gentler on your stomach and helps flush toxins, kickstart digestion, and improve circulation. Support joint health. You can even add a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C and gentle liver support, a slice of ginger for digestion, a few drops of honey for a touch of calm. Real-life story, Mrs. Ngok, age 72. For years, she started her day with tea and toast. But she often felt groggy, slow, and slightly nauseous in the mornings. A friend suggested she try drinking a full glass of warm lemon water right after waking, before doing anything else. Within 2 weeks, she noticed fewer headaches, better bowel movements, a clearer mind in the early hours. It's like my body wakes up with the water, she says now. It's my quiet little ritual. How to make it a daily practice. Prepare at night. Place a full glass or thermos of water on your nightstand. Drink before you rise. Take your time, sip slowly, let your body rehydrate gently. Make it meaningful. As you drink, take a deep breath. Think of this as a gift to your organs, your heart, your future. What you gain from a morning glass. Better kidney function, lower risk of constipation, enhanced focus, a smoother start to digestion, gentle awakening of metabolism, It's such a small habit, just one glass, but over weeks, months, and years, it can reshape your energy and well-being. Don't wait to feel thirsty. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So don't wait. Start every morning with intention and hydration. Think of water as your first act of self-care. A quiet moment, a steady sip, a stronger you. Chapter 3. Let there be light. Embracing natural sunlight. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't come in a bottle. And yet, it may be one of the most overlooked vitamins for aging well. Sunlight. Stepping outside into the morning light, even for just 15 minutes, can change the way your body wakes up, thinks, and heals. For seniors especially, this daily habit holds life-changing benefits. Why morning light matters after 60. As we grow older, our body's circadian rhythm, its natural internal clock, begins to drift. We may fall asleep earlier, wake up during the night, or feel groggy during the day. But sunlight resets that clock. Morning sunlight triggers your brain. Stop melatonin production, the sleep hormone. Boost serotonin, the feel-good chemical. Prepare your body for alertness, movement, and mental clarity. In short, light wakes your body the right way. And more than that, it plays a key role in bone health, immune response, mood stabilization, preventing cognitive decline, the power of vitamin D. Sunlight on your skin helps your body produce vitamin D, something many older adults are lacking. Why it matters. Vitamin D strengthens bones and muscles, reduces inflammation, supports brain function, helps prevent falls and fractures. Just 15-20 minutes of natural sunlight on your arms and face each morning can help maintain healthy vitamin D levels, especially when paired with diet or supplements. Real-life story, Ong Tan, age 81. Every morning, rain or shine, Ong Tan walks outside to sit on his small wooden bench. He doesn't check his phone. He doesn't rush. He just sits, breathes, and lets the light touch his skin. I call it my light medicine, he says. After years of trouble sleeping and feeling down, his doctor encouraged him to spend time in the morning sun. Within weeks, his sleep improved and his mood became more stable. I feel like my body listens to the light, he says, and I feel less alone out there. If you can't go outside, even if mobility is limited, there are ways to receive the benefits of morning light. Sit by a window where the sun shines in. Open the curtains and let natural light fill the room. Use a medically approved light therapy lamp, especially in winter. Reminder, indoor lighting is not a true substitute. Even cloudy morning light is 100x brighter than indoor bulbs. How to make morning light a habit. Within 30 minutes of waking, open your curtains or step outside. Spend 10-20 minutes in natural light, no sunglasses if possible. Pair it with another habit, tea, stretching, or deep breathing. Be consistent, your body clock will adjust faster if light exposure is regular. Benefits, you'll feel and see. With consistent sunlight, you may sleep deeper at night, wake up more refreshed, feel more emotionally stable, think more clearly, move with more confidence. You don't just wake up with light, you come alive. When you open your windows to light, you also open your spirit. You remind your body what time it is, not just in the day, but in life. It's time to be well. It's time to begin again. Let sunlight be your first companion in the morning. It doesn't ask much, just a few minutes. But it gives back in health, strength, and peace. Chapter 4. Move with grace. Gentle morning exercise. What if your joints could sigh in relief every morning? What if your back didn't feel so stiff? Your knees so tight, your balance so unsure? The solution isn't in a pill. It's in gentle movement right after you wake up. Why morning movement matters after 60. As we age, our muscles lose elasticity, our joints stiffen, and our risk of falling increases. Staying still in the morning makes it worse. But moving gently first thing wakes up your entire body. Just 5-10 minutes of light exercise in the morning can improve blood flow, reduce joint pain, enhance balance and coordination. boost energy and mental alertness. It's not about sweating, it's about waking up your body with kindness. Easy exercises you can do at home. You don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, just space to stand or sit and a few quiet minutes. Try this gentle sequence. Ankle circles 10 per foot, improves balance. Neck rolls 5 in each direction, releases tension. Shoulder rolls 10 forward and back, opens posture. Arm reaches, stretch gently overhead and to the sides. March in place 30 seconds to 1 minute. Chair squats or calf raises, if comfortable. Deep breathing with arm movements. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Even seated exercises work. Movement in any form helps. Real life story. Kodung, age 70. Kodung used to wake up with pain in her back and knees. She thought it was just old age. Then her physical therapist recommended she try 5 minutes of gentle Tai Chi every morning. Now it's a ritual she doesn't miss. I don't hurt like I used to, she smiles. It's not hard. It's just about moving with care. Make it a habit. Choose a time, right after your water and sunlight. Choose a space, a safe corner or balcony, even your bed. Choose peace, play soft music or stretch in silence. You can even combine movement with gratitude or prayer. You're not too old to move. You're alive because you move. You don't need to run, you just need to move. A slow walk, a stretch, a small sway. That's how strength returns, one gentle motion at a time. Chapter 5. The Power of a Good Breakfast. There's a quiet moment in every morning. A choice. To eat or to skip. To nourish or to rush. But after 60, breakfast is no longer optional. It's your body's first fuel and a powerful tool to support energy, mood, and muscle health. Why breakfast matters more than ever. As we age, our appetite shrinks, metabolism slows, muscle mass declines, blood sugar becomes harder to regulate. A strong breakfast helps you stay full longer, stabilize blood sugar, preserve lean muscle, improve mental clarity, reduce cravings later in the day. Skipping breakfast, it may feel harmless, but it can lead to fatigue, irritability, and even muscle loss over time. The ideal senior breakfast formula. A healthy breakfast should include 1. Protein, keeps muscles strong. Eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, cottage cheese, protein-fortified oats. 2. Fiber, supports digestion and heart health. Whole oats, berries, flaxseed, chia, whole grain toast. 3. Healthy fats, supports brain and joints. Avocado, nuts, olive oil. 4. Colorful produce, vitamins plus antioxidants. Bananas, berries, tomato, spinach. 5. Water or warm tea, avoid sugary juices. Quick and balanced breakfast ideas. Oatmeal with chia, berries, and a scoop of Greek yogurt. Scrambled eggs with spinach plus whole grain toast. Banana smoothie with plant milk, peanut butter, and flax. Tofu or egg stir-fry with rice and steamed vegetables. Plain yogurt bowl with nuts, honey, and fruit slices. Takes 5-10 minutes. Keeps you full for hours. Can be adjusted for soft chewing or digestion needs. Real-life story. Bak Hung, age 76. Bak Hung never ate breakfast. I wasn't hungry, he says. I thought coffee was enough. But he often felt weak before noon, and his doctor noticed early signs of prediabetes. With simple changes, adding eggs, oats, and fruit to his morning, his energy improved and blood sugar stabilized. Now, he says, I don't just eat breakfast, I look forward to it. It's like starting my day with power. Tips for a successful breakfast routine. Prepare the night before. Soak oats, boil eggs, chop fruit. Eat within 1 hour of waking, helps stabilize hormones. Keep it simple, no need for large meals, just complete ones. Enjoy slowly, eat mindfully to support digestion. Eat to thrive, not just to survive. Breakfast is your first act of self-care each day. You deserve more than just toast or tea. You deserve a meal that says, I value my health, I choose strength. So tomorrow morning, don't skip it. Make it joyful, make it colorful, make it count. Chapter 6, Mornings for the Soul, Reflection and Peace. In a world that moves quickly, the greatest gift you can give yourself is stillness. Especially in the morning, before the phone rings, before the news begins, before the outside world rushes in, you have a quiet space, a space to breathe, to center, to just be. And this quiet space, if honored, can become one of the most healing habits of all. Why inner peace matters more as you age. After 60, life slows down in some ways, but the mind doesn't always follow. Many older adults report racing thoughts, lingering regrets, worries about health, finances, or loved ones, a sense of emotional restlessness. And yet, very few take time to tend to their inner world first thing in the morning. But the science is clear. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, journaling, or spiritual reflection reduce cortisol, stress hormone, inflammation, depression and anxiety symptoms. They also boost immune function, memory, and emotional resilience. Simple morning reflection practices. 1. 2-minute breathing pause. Sit or lie comfortably. Inhale deeply through your nose, count to 4. Hold, count to. Exhale slowly through your mouth, count to 6. Repeat 4 or 5 cycles. This simple breathing practice calms your nervous system and clears mental fog. 2. Gentle journaling. Write down 1 or 2 thoughts. Today, I am grateful for. This morning, I forgive myself for. No rules, no pressure, just presence. 3. Morning prayer or spiritual reading. For those who are spiritual or religious, starting your day with sacred words or a personal prayer can offer deep grounding and comfort. 4. Soothing sounds. Play calming music or sounds of nature. Let it fill the room as you breathe or stretch. 5. Do nothing at all. Sometimes, reflection simply means sitting in silence, watching the morning light, listening to birdsong, or sipping tea with full attention. Real-life story, Kolan, age 74. For years, Kolan would turn on the TV as soon as she woke up, filling the silence. But she still felt anxious. Then one day, her granddaughter gifted her a small journal. Inside, she wrote, "Just write 1 sentence a day." Now, each morning, Kolan lights a candle, breathes deeply, and writes a quiet note to herself. "I feel calmer," she says. Like, I'm not just reacting to the world, I'm meeting it from within. Create your own morning sanctuary. You don't need a yoga mat or a meditation cushion. All you need is a place, by the window, on your bed, in the garden, where you can sit with yourself for just a few minutes. Make it peaceful. Make it yours. What you'll feel over time. More clarity and emotional strength. Deeper sleep at night. Less anxiety about daily challenges. A sense of being grounded, not rushed. This is your soul's breakfast. It feeds a part of you no food can reach. Be still and let the morning speak to you. Don't just wake up and do. Wake up and be. Let your breath be your guide. Let your thoughts soften. Let your heart rest. Each morning is a gentle reminder. You are still here, you. Chapter 7, Plan with Purpose, Bringing Meaning to the Day. After retirement or major life changes, many older adults quietly ask themselves, what am I supposed to do now? The routines that once gave structure, work, caregiving obligations may fade. And without realizing it, many mornings begin with aimlessness. No clear plan, no small goal, no spark. But the truth is, even one simple plan can give your day meaning, direction, and dignity. Why planning matters after 60. We all need a reason to get out of bed. Purpose doesn't have to be big, it just has to be real. Studies show that older adults who plan their day have better mental health, experience lower rates of cognitive decline, sleep more soundly, feel less anxious and more in control, are more physically active, And it doesn't mean scheduling every hour. It simply means starting your day with intention. What planning with purpose can look like. Your morning plan might include a short walk to the market, calling a friend at noon, watering the garden, writing a few pages, organizing a drawer, attending a community event, trying a new recipe, practicing a few stretches. Big or small, plans help you say, "Today I choose to live, not just exist." How to build a gentle morning planning habit. 1. Keep a morning notebook. Each morning after breakfast or meditation, take 5 minutes to write. One thing I will do today for my body. One thing I will do today for my joy. One thing I will do today for connection. 2. Use a simple checklist. Prefer structure? Try a small planner with checkboxes. Keep it flexible, not rigid. 3. Say it out loud. Living alone? Speak your intention aloud. Today, I will go outside and get some sun. Today, I will write to my niece. This affirms your direction. 4. Limit to 2 or 3 priorities. You don't need to fill your day. You just need one thing to look forward to. Real life story. Ong Bin, age 80. When OMGN stopped working, he fell into a routine of watching TV for hours. "I didn't feel useful," he said. Every day blended into the next. Then, one morning, his daughter gave him a whiteboard. Together they wrote, 9 o'clock, walk around the block. 11 o'clock, call an old friend. 2 o'clock, read newspaper and mark favorite article. Now each evening, he wipes the board clean, and each morning, he writes again. "It gives me something to wake up for," he says. "It reminds me I still matter." Benefits you'll feel right away. More energy in the morning, a stronger sense of identity, less loneliness, a gentle rhythm to your day, the satisfaction of completing even small tasks. This isn't about productivity, it's about purpose. You don't need to do more. You just need to do something that matters to you. Maybe it's calling someone, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's just sitting in the sun with your hands in your lap, but doing it with intention. Planning your day is like planting seeds. They may seem small, but they grow peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Chapter 8. Mindful Medicine, Taking Care of Health First. In our younger years, health was something we often took for granted. But after 60, health becomes a conscious choice, made in small, daily actions. And one of the most important morning habits, though often overlooked, is this: taking your medicine and managing your health with care and clarity. Why morning is the best time for health check-ins. The first hour of the day is when your mind is clearest. You're more likely to remember your medications. Health patterns are easiest to track, like blood pressure or glucose. For many older adults, mornings are the ideal time to take prescribed medication, measure blood pressure or blood sugar, monitor weight or swelling, notice changes in sleep, mood, or digestion. These actions don't take long, but they can prevent major health problems. The danger of forgetting. Unfortunately, many seniors forget or delay their medications, especially if they live alone. Their routine has changed. They feel fine that day. They're taking multiple pills. This can lead to worsening blood pressure or glucose, missed doses, and confusion, dangerous interactions or complications. But with a simple, calming routine, it becomes easier and even empowering. Build a gentle medication habit. Here's how to turn your medication time into a peaceful part of your morning. 1. Set a morning alarm or reminder. Not for stress, but as a gentle cue that it's time to care for your body. 2. Use a weekly pill organizer. Seeing all your medications laid out helps prevent missed or double doses. 3. Keep a small health journal. Write down time you took medication, how you feel that morning, any symptoms to track. 4. Pair with another habit. Take pills after your water or alongside breakfast or tea. Linking it to an existing habit creates consistency. Real-life story. Mrs. Tsai, age 79. Mrs. Tsai was prescribed medication for her heart, but often forgot to take it until late afternoon. Her daughter helped her create a morning corner on the kitchen table, a tray with pills, notepad, a small photo of her grandchildren, and a card that read, "This is how I stay strong," for them. Now, every morning after breakfast, she takes her medicine with quiet pride. "It's no longer a chore," she says, "it's a promise to myself." Other health check-ins you can do. 1. Measure blood pressure, if needed. Do it before coffee or activity for accurate results. 2. Check blood sugar for diabetics. Record readings. Over time, patterns will guide better decisions. 3. Notice how you feel. Are you more tired than usual? Are your legs swollen? Is your breathing different? You are the first person who knows when something is off. What this habit gives you: peace of mind, confidence that you're managing your health, early warnings of problems, stronger communication with your doctor, a deeper sense of control in your daily life. You are worth taking care of. You may take medicine because of age, but you take charge of your health because of love. Love for life, for your family, for your future. Start each morning with this small act of wisdom. Not because you're sick, but because you're still strong. Chapter 9. Connection matters. Love, friendship, and joy. There's a kind of loneliness that can settle in silently, especially in the early hours. The sun rises, the house is quiet, and for many older adults, the first voice they hear isn't a loved one, it's the television. But here's the truth. You were never meant to age alone. And starting your morning with connection, no matter how small, can extend not just your years, but the joy within them. Why connection is essential to longevity. Decades of research show that social connection is as important to your health as exercise, nutrition, sleep. In fact, studies from Harvard and the World Health Organization found that loneliness increases the risk of death by 26%. Socially connected older adults live longer, recover faster, and are happier. A morning interaction can lower blood pressure and boost immune function for the entire day. Your body is not just a physical being, it's emotional, relational, human, and it needs other people to stay whole. Morning is the best time to connect. Why? Because morning sets your emotional tone. Starting your day with connection releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, reduces cortisol, stress hormone, improves mental clarity and mood. Even 5 minutes of meaningful conversation can anchor your heart and soften your thoughts. Ways to create morning connection? You don't need a house full of people. Even one moment of contact, spoken, written, or virtual, can be deeply healing. 1. Morning call or message. Send a short message to a grandchild, sibling, or friend. Or schedule a quick call with someone who makes you feel at ease. "Good morning, I just wanted to hear your voice. Thinking of you today. How did you sleep?" Simple, human, powerful. 2. Share breakfast or tea. If you live with family, don't eat alone in silence. Invite togetherness. "Let's drink tea by the window for a few minutes. Can we sit at the table and talk before we start our day?" Even 10 minutes can create a rhythm of closeness. 3. Write a note or letter. Even if the person isn't physically there, your connection can still be real. Write a short letter to a loved one. Keep a journal addressed to someone you miss. Reflect on happy memories you shared. Connection can also be emotional remembrance. 4. Say hello to a neighbor. If you walk outside, greet someone. A smile or short exchange in the morning can be more powerful than hours of later interaction. Beautiful morning. I hope you have a peaceful day. 5. Join or create a morning circle. Some communities host early gatherings, walking clubs, tea groups, meditation sessions. If none exist, start with one neighbor. Let's check in every morning for 5 minutes. This is how lifelines are built. Real life story, Mrs. Han, age 84. Mrs. Han lives alone, but every morning at 7:30, she calls her friend Tao. They drink tea in separate houses, but speak as if they're side by side. Sometimes we just sit quietly, she says, but knowing she's on the other end makes me feel less alone in the world. That one call changed her entire day, and week after week, it changed her entire outlook on aging. But what if you feel isolated? Many older adults do. It's not weakness, it's a signal. Here's what you can try. Join an online group for seniors. Ask a local community center if they offer morning check-ins. Tell a family member, it would mean a lot if we could talk in the morning. You don't need many people. You need a few good moments. Connection is medicine for the heart, mind, and body. Each morning connection reminds you, you are still loved. You still matter. You are not forgotten. Let every sunrise bring not just light, but a voice, a presence, a reason to smile. Chapter 10, A Morning Legacy, Aging with Intention. There comes a time in life not when we stop living, but when we start living more consciously. After 60, every morning is a gift. A chance not just to rise, but to choose how you rise. Will you move slowly or rush through? Will you care for your body or ignore its whispers? Will you wake with intention or by accident? These small decisions shape the legacy of your days. What does aging with intention mean? It means waking up with awareness, not obligation. It means starting the day with your mind, heart, and body all present. It's asking, how do I want to feel today? What do I want to give today? What kind of elder do I want to be? Your mornings are your mirror. Each choice you make after waking is a reflection of what you value, what you honor, what you believe about your worth. When you begin with care for yourself, your health, your soul, you set a tone that lasts for hours, days, and years. Create a morning that reflects you. Do you want peace? Add silence. Do you want strength? Feed your body. Do you want meaning? Reflect, write, or pray. Do you want joy? Reach out to someone you love. Do you want direction? Make a tiny plan. These aren't rules, they're invitations. Real life story. Ong Min, age 90. At 90, Mr. Min wakes early. He opens the curtains. He stretches his arms toward the sky. He drinks his warm water. He writes one sentence, "Today I'm thankful for." Then he calls his son and waters his flowers. When asked the secret to his long life, he smiles and says, "It's not what I did for years. It's what I do each morning." You are still becoming. Even in your 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, you are still growing. You are still shaping your days. And your days shape your life. So tomorrow morning, rise not just from your bed, but into your purpose. Let your mornings whisper, "This life still matters, and so do I." Final message, thank you and see you soon. Thank you for spending these quiet, meaningful moments with us. We hope today's message helps you feel seen, inspired, and uplifted. If even one of these habits speaks to you, let it guide your next morning. Because your health begins not at the hospital, but in your home. Your peace begins not in the future, but in the first hour of today. And remember, aging is not decline. It's a deeper invitation to live wisely, gently, and with love. Until our next video, take care of yourself, take care of your mornings, and take care of the beautiful years ahead. See you again soon.